girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Hola gente, ¿cómo andan? Sayonara nuevamente con Genshin Impact. Vamos a seguir la historia. Hoy vamos a intentar hacer full historia. Así avanzamos, que estoy un toque atrasadito. O sea, estoy muy level de aventura, pero estoy atrasado con la historia principal. Así que bueno.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
O sea que nosotros seríamos un Genshin. O hacer revisión.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Senora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbinger. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's. 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and but we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, you should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The GEO Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of—
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain—
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just—
No.
Why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey, the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archons and—
Bueno, convengamos que yo ya hice todo eso que me recomendó Bendy.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes, and they ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an art. But as for which of the 7 took your brother— Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I? We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your brother, how would—
You don't seem to— Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food—
Si Paimon no tenés magia como yo.
If you want to chat, now's the time.
No, todo
Well
listo,
then,
gracias.
let's be off to Liyue.
Vamos a
If the Descension
Liyue.
ritual you failed to tally, then—
Puedo mover la cámara, no sabía. Bueno. Acto. Bien, canción de la biblioteca. Muy bien. Esto es. O sea, a ver. Convengamos de que yo ya tengo. Ok. Preguntar a Charles sobre no sé qué. Vamos para acá. Para. Vamos acá. Pero me parece que... esta no es la principal. Ah, y tendría que poner a... a esto. No sé, no voy a explorar. Pues saqué a ella que lo tenía explorando. Que no me gusta para nada, pero necesitaba conseguir un geóculo en el medio del río. Entonces necesitaba su... Como verán, esto era el 27. Y bueno, estoy un poquito pasado. Y vamos a enviar alguna expedición. Tenemos 12 horas. 12 horas. Entonces podemos hacer esto que es nuevo. El dinerito no me interesa. Vamos acá, seleccionamos personaje y vamos a tirar a Kaishi. No, 12 horas no, 12 horas no. Vamos a ponerlo igual, vamos a poner 12 horas. Pero esto me parece re poco, sinceramente. O sea, tengan en cuenta que yo ya... Convengamos que yo ya me exploré un montón. Yo 2 cristales no consigo nada. O sea, fíjense que yo ya tengo zona de farmeo acá de cristal. O sea, sinceramente no, me parece muy poco lo que te da. Me parece poquitísimo realmente. A ver, vamos a ver. Sí. Acá, y pasar a seguir unos minerales de cristal. Ahí también, en el hueco de Stone Terror está lleno de cristal también. Cristal, listo, tengo como 80, sí, dale. Ya te los doy. En serio tengo que ir a buscarlo, amigo. Bueno, eso lo voy a hacer después. Hoy quiero meterle duro a la historia principal porque si no después me quedo haciendo cosas y no avanzo en la principal. Esto lo puedo hacer totalmente detrás de cámara. Las pido y listo. Dale, sí. Hay que eliminar las barricadas, probablemente las tengamos que eliminar con fuego. La tierra entre los monolitos. Misión legendaria. ¿Esta qué es? Los monolitos juegan vuelta en fuego Mostad. Territorio de los lobos. Me imagino que esta que está acá. A ver. Voy a echar sobre los rumores recientes. Bueno, vamos a hablar con este muchacho y listo. Nos vamos para Lishue.
So, you've got... I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a... Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend, even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends. If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath.
It's not a particular... It's the tale of...
El héroe oscuro.
Hey, look. Do you...
What did...
Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold... But to be honest, I don't have... Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons that... I would happily take that as proof of his... I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depth... Perhaps, nevertheless, the sightings confirm that...
Bueno.
If you want to know more, ask around in the...
Vamos a preguntar por la plaza, olvídate.
Dark Knight Hero, but just to wonder who it could be. Once...
Cuando estemos listos, vamos a la plaza y preguntemos. Sé que solamente hay que activarlas, por así decirlo. Pero igual no pasa nada si queda. Porque, por ejemplo, yo tengo esta que nunca la fui a... Esta, que nunca la fui a buscar y está ahí todavía. También. Así que, listo, vamos a navegar por esta. Que esta es en Luche de sí, que ya tengo el punto de teleport.
If you want to find the GEO Archon, this is the only chance you'll get. Oh, I guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we look, we're already in Liyue. Oh, right. About the GEO Archon Mora. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer. So we should refer to the GEO Archon by the name Rex Lapis.
Rex Lapis. Ok, Rex Lapis, entonces es el... ¿Quién es? Ok, pero... Ahora con los habitantes de la ciudad con cualquiera. Fuera del banco. Invierno. Seguramente vamos a tener tiempo para ir.
Pickpockets.
Ahí tengo pelota. Ni tronco bola. Bueno, a ver, misión no me marca nada, o sea, tengo que hablar con gente que vaya a saber uno. ¿Quién? Ah, ejército. ¿Con quién? Bueno, gente, después de un rato de buscar, que no sabía qué pasaba, resulta que hay un personaje ocupado en otra misión, o sea que tengo que hacer una misión primero para que se desocupe el hijo de perra este y poder hacer la misión principal. Así que bueno, vamos por aquí, vamos por acá.
One Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you...
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch. But he was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor. And I still sent him the odd out-of-print book or two.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
La biblioteca, activado. Pusieron de los monolitos, activado.
Should we ask here if they have a copy?
I've had my heart set on getting home, frankly.
Bueno, vamos a ver una cosita. Me da otro libro, muy bien. Bien, después no lo pienso, pero no importa. Vamos a ver si ahora me permite Acá. Ahora sí, probablemente me va a permitir. Ahí está. Ahora sí podemos hacer la misión principal.
You two wish to bear witness to the right? As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianxue herself, she wants the rocks created by GEO vision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the...
Me pinta que este va a ser medio... Vamos a ver con Lin Lang.
Rite of Dissension. Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always... The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll... Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has...
Bueno, fenomenal. Y ahora vamos con este.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the rite of... To think I've lived in Liyue all the... I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue? Oh,
Thanks! Where do we go if we want to see the rite of...
you're not at all close. Not to mention that even if I get... So, better head to Yujing Terrace. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to...
Me va a mandar a verla. Vamos por allá. Ajá, ok. Vamos a meter un escalado intenso entonces.
Where has Master gone this time?
No, no vamos a poder. Vamos a tener que hacer la antigua.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Bueno, nada, tal vez no.
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the rite of dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks!
Buenísimo. No, la misión se pide allá, vamos a verlo.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the rite of dissension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the rite of dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of the... sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish.
Espero tener pistas sobre el arconte GEO. Bueno, igual lo bueno es que exploré todo el mapa, así que podemos movernos rápidamente.
Miss Ning.
Ningguang es también un personaje que se puede usar. No sé si es tan buena, sinceramente no lo sé.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
Paimon, pero vos volá, querida.
The hour is upon us.
Se me ha muerto.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Oh, llegamos en un mal momento.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis, the Geo Archon, is dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait, we got close. Are we suspects?
Sí, obviamente.
Wait, where are you going?
Un dios a quien nos enfrentamos cuando llegamos a este mundo. Ponga lo que ponga es indistinto, así que... Ok, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Escapa de las persecuciones del ejército de las 1000 rocas.
Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
¿Qué me verá? Me vieron. Qué tarado. Claro, porque soy un tarado. Así me puedo hacer, porque voy caminando. Ahí está, ¿ves? No. Ok, por ahí no es, obviamente. Vamos a ver si podemos subir por acá. Tampoco. Acá, a ver. Tiki. Acá. No, no me viste. Si me viste. Ay, me ves, hijo de perro. Bueno. ¿Y por allá qué onda? Voy recolectando un poquito de cosillas. No me viste. 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 No sé por aquel lado. ¿Y aquí qué onda? Pero... soy como gente normal. Ahí está. Vamos colectando cositis. Y me fui. O me vieron. Ay, me fui. ¿A todo esto por qué corremos? O sea, no sería más fácil pedir un abogado.
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, buddy, hold still.
¿Y este?
Stop! Come with me.
No sé, ¿será un personaje?
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around... Wait, just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child no es nada que ver con Nabil.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora.
Senora... Childe... You're Fatui! One of the Harbinger...
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of the ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes.
Bien. Y vayamos al banco. Supuestamente acá hay un cofre de 200.000 de oro. Que creo que, a ver si me acuerdo, se los muestro. Ok. Tenemos que entrar al banco. Vamos al banco, vamos por esta escalera. Y este. 200.000 de orito. Bueno, vos estabas tan escondido. Hablamos con el amigo Nabil.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. But I have no need for believing. Not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly—
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking for Adepti?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qixing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as this level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious. Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long. But the Adepti can clear you of it. Liyue was founded by the GEO Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qixing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepta.
Ok. Vamos a ver con los amigos adeptos. Realmente con los adeptos no muy lejos. Qué bueno que pude. Que creo que absolutamente todo. Ok. Bueno, gente, vamos a dejarlo por acá. La misión es ahí abajo, como verán, es canteas de luz. Vamos a dejar por acá el capítulo este. Voy a ver si sigo la misión principal o si antes hago una misión secundaria. Probablemente siga la misión principal porque estoy muy atrasado con las misiones principales. Así que, bueno, las últimas misiones secundarias las vamos haciendo más adelante, no pasa nada. Bueno, gente, espero que les esté gustando. Muchas gracias por seguir viendo. Chau.